Good morning, everyone. I am BananaJuju, and apparently over the weekend I caused a bit of a ruckus on Twitter. I went from being a nobody to apparently now a lot of people are talking about about little me, mainly my Vtuber who has dreadlocks, which I also happen to have in real life. I wanted to make a short video about what's been going on and yeah, my weekend on on the Twitter. So a little bit about me, like I mentioned before, I have dreadlocks in real life. So when I was a little kid, my mama tried to brush them out. I have curly frizzy hair and they often tangled up, and mama brute forced with a comb and trying to untangle it. So once I got a bit older, I actually decided to not brush them anymore and let nature take its course. See, I am lazy, but that doesn't mean that I'm calling dreadlocks a lazy hairstyle, and I didn't mean to insult anyone else for wearing them. But for me, I started to tangle up because I stopped brushing it. I've got frizzy, curly hair, and yeah, I know, it's so dreadful. How dare I? Well, a little bit about me. I am not your average 20-odd VTuber who breaks apart just because mentally ill people are writing things about me on the internet. I love to travel. I lived in countries all over the globe. What I'm trying to say is I am friends with people from all cultured backgrounds and nations. I have never in my life been pointed at, and people have never come up to me and said, "Oh, look, a white girl with dreadlocks." Never. I guess it just happens here on Twitter. My character is a design choice. I have had different avatars in the past, different animals, different hair colors, different designs altogether. I worked with different artists who put their heart and soul into creating something beautiful. BananaJuju started out like this. Think as a VTuber, you pick a theme. Like, for instance, you are a fish VTuber. So you go aquatic. Aquatic, is that the word? My English is obviously not my first language, so I stumble. I mispronounce a lot of words. I apologize. Anyways, you pick colors, maybe use water backgrounds, you know, blah, blah, blah. You play into a theme. And I thought, oh, I really like jungle. I lived in tropical regions in the world, and I have always loved nature. I'm a weirdo, a VTuber touching grass. So I thought this could work, you know? I used to be a kitsune in the past. Is that also culturally inappropriate to be a Japanese spirit fox when you are not Japanese? I wonder. Anyways, monkeys, they are smart, mischievous at the same time. They do have big ears, which is a thing I really wanted to add to the VTuber design. They have a tail. They can throw shit around and nobody is freaking out. Anyways, the ball was in motion and I wanted to combine things that I love to my character. Like, for instance, Ferngully, one of my favorite movies of all time, is about a fairy that saves the tropical rainforest in Queensland, Australia, which I, for many years, called my home. Tinkerbell from Peter Pan, Donkey Kong, one of the best video games of my childhood, and the list goes on and on and on about things. I browsed the internet and I found things that would fit the jungle theme, and I started being creative with the concept. Side note, the name BananaJuju is from an old Korean MMO and that I played, and it's a food item that you cannot purchase, or it cannot be bought. It just drops from monsters, and if you manage to eat 500,000 of these BananaJuju bars, you receive the title BananaJuju. Moving on, I found this absolutely amazing artist, and she helped me design BananaJuju, a monkey avatar covered in jungle leaves, so it would give the impression of being a wild jungle critter. I remember asking if it was possible for her to draw dreadlocks, and because I wanted to apply more of my true self to my virtual avatar, she unfortunately wasn't up for the task, and made a absolute stunning 1.0 BananaJuju, which I streamed with for a long time. Or fast forward a bit, after taking some personal time off, I decided to freshen up and updating my model for my 1-year anniversary on Twitch with the new channel. I found another great artist who this time actually attempted to draw dreadlocks. She told me she hasn't done so in the past, but was willing to give it a try. And I love how she designed the character. I was all over happy with the new model, and I didn't even notice that she wasn't as tanned as the previous one, since the style altogether was different. I posted a silly tweet, you know, wanting to promote my new avatar, saying hi. Now say it back. Just to tease my new model, and the post took off. You know, this is what happened. The post took off, and people saw this like it so often happens, that once people notice it, it stirs up some shit in others. Why her? Yeah. Why her? What is this shit? Why is she getting all the attention? Oh, let's fight back. Let's destroy her. Let's interpretate the whole thing into a racist bullshit. Of course, I was super happy to finally have that people finally started noticing me, even if I wish that it would have been for another reason and not cause so much ruckus among those V-tweeters. The thing is, the more attention you get, the more likely it is that people jump on to another thing and spin it out of control. But for those who did, I like to say, you don't know me, you are saying shitty things that are not true, and stop it. Get some help. Now you know me a bit better, and together with my life partner and best friend, we will work on a longer and in-depth video about the whole situation. Also the involvement about bigger content creators mentioning me and what's been going on. I'm really looking forward to what the future has in store for BananaJuju. I'm staying positive. All I can say is be yourself, and don't let others bring you down. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And yes, that's it. That's me trying to make a YouTube video. All scuff. I mean, that's it. Yes. Have a nice day, everyone.